Okay, we have a little upgrade we're doing on the farm, on the piece of property I bought a while back. I've been clearing the front with my Kubota B3030, and it did a pretty decent job, but I had to pay somebody to clear the rest of the 17-18 acres I have with 9040, I think. Big ass tractor, big ass John Deere, and he's actually selling his old tractor, so I'm using the money from this Kubota to pay for the majority of the price on the John Deere that he's selling me. It's 125 horsepower. It pulls a 15-foot bush hog. It's an enclosed cab. It has AC. So I really think that's what I need for 20 acres of land. It's also got a front loader. It's also got a bucket loader. I believe it comes with a tiller, and it's I already said it's an enclosed cab. So I'm gonna have the rig I've been needing for this job, and I'm excited to see how it goes. And I bought the Kubota. It's a 2015 Kubota B3030. I bought it for $3,200 cash from this guy in New Orleans. I talked him down because there was a hydraulic leak, and I got that replaced, and then I got it serviced, and all in all, I was about $3,700 into the Kubota. And this guy, I listed it yesterday morning. This guy is coming with $8,000 cash, and he already sent me a $200 deposit yesterday, the day that I listed it. So I think it might just be the time of the year and also the price range that I had it listed at. But I got my phone blown up in the past 2 days, like blown up, like probably over 50 to 70 messages, which is honestly kind of crazy because I sell a lot of stuff on Marketplace, and only now and then I get something that hot. So that was a good feeling. It made me feel safe with my investment and know that I'm gonna be able to get it sold. So I'm actually heading there right now. It's 9:03 in the morning, and I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to video whenever I get there, but I'll let you know. Here we go. I got her looking all right. She's in decent shape. I didn't really bring a whole lot of cleaning products, but one thing I noticed, especially with stuff like this, people don't necessarily want them all detailed. Like if I would to just armor all the tires and all the plastics and soap her down, I don't know if this is a Louisiana thing, but sometimes the locals don't really like that because they just think you're trying to put lipstick on a pig. So that's one thing I've learned. I've sold hundreds of things on Marketplace like this. Sometimes you don't have to go the extra mile. Like if you're selling something that's absolutely brand new, then I would detail it, but I think she looks good enough for now, you know. And this thing has done a number on this piece of property. This was all probably 10, 15 feet tall. I can maybe throw in a clip. It was mainly this section that was actually crazy. It was probably almost this tall, probably around that height. Around that height. Through the whole property. Just got a little bit more stuff around the trees. For the majority, I think I got my money out of it while I had it, and plus I'm be making a little bit more on it, hopefully. But yeah, that's how she's looking for now. And just like that, I do not own a tractor anymore. She is gone. But we got it sold. The guy was very wealthy. He was a younger dude. He's about 35. And he owned a bunch of property. And he needed it for some food plots for deer hunting. That's a big thing this time of the year, especially around here. And he was kind of a high roller. I love dealing with people who have money because they don't nickel and dime you to death. They have cash in hand and they're not worried to give it to you. He said it was a little bit rougher than he thought in person and he sent pictures to his brother because he was buying it for his brother. But his brother was like asking for if I would take 7. And I was like, man, dude, like one thing I noticed with people buying something for another person, this happened at least 3 or 4 times, for at least the bigger items I've sold. If they're buying for another person, they have the cash in hand, and since it's not for them, it doesn't have to be perfect condition. So if you just kind of hold your ground a little bit, I was just like, man, I really need this money to get into a bigger tractor, which I do. And he was like, yeah, man, I get it. I totally get it. And I just kind of backed off. I really wanted to say, okay, maybe 78, like take $200 off, but that's what, 2 days of working at a restaurant, you know? So just me holding my ground for like 2 seconds, just all around saves you time and saves you money to just be a little bit slower in a negotiation, you know, just taking your time with everything and not being worried about being uncomfortable, because at the end of the day, it's not about you being uncomfortable. This is your money, you know? They're taking money off of your table, you know? So I just found that that's like the best thing to do. Just take things slow. Don't rush an interaction. It's nice whenever interactions are quick and easy, but they're not always going to be easy, you know? So just take your time with everything. And we got that money, y'all. Time to buy a new tractor, I guess. The ending time is 10:10. He's gone. I got the money in hand. Now, if y'all want to stay tuned for part 2, where I take this money and buy the 125 horsepower John Deere, y'all watch out for that because it's coming in the next couple of days. Now I'm going to go get some food because I'm hungry.